Here's an update on the petition that the citizens of Canada are asking Nenshi, the super mayor, second most powerful or influential politician according to Maclean's magazine, the Canadian news magazine Maclean's. We're now at 21 supporters. We've got supporters all over across the board. Sometimes from Edmonton, some from Calgary, some of my friends. I've got people clicking. I got people clicking on yes here on this person's on this he's one of my allies. Casey is one of the allies here. He's posting here, helping to post this message here. I got the feminist organization in Calgary who wishes to work with me in regards to meeting face to face with female activists here in Calgary, women's rights activists here in Calgary, to kind of pressure Nenshi into taking an affirmative stance towards the Nenshi's civic council to take an affirmative stance against this rash of sex crimes, outbreak of crime wave, this crime wave of sex crimes that has been happening for the past 30 years. Now, it is unfair. Now, after doing some preliminary research about Naheed Nenshi's so-called alleged not caring, he does care. I apologize. After doing a quick preliminary viewing of a vigil on October 1st, I believe there was a vigil on the steps of City Hall. Something that we're planning to do again, where he did come out to address this crime. He went out so far as to declare a official day of, how mayors declare days. He has the empowered to declare such a day towards a cause or event or something. In this case, then she did declare a day of vigil, an official vigil day or something. Unfortunately, it was pretty much a superficial. We appreciate an appreciative but very superficial kind of flashing the smiles, flashing his wide grin. Not because he's fat, but because he's got a wide grin. He's got that unique smile, and then she smiled. However, it still does not address the fact that we are calling on Naheed Nenshi to call for a federal inquest. See, the Winnipeg government, the city government, municipal government has gone very far into steps of improving, divvying up more tax dollar supports to buff up the police, Winnipeg police services. Not so much the vice unit, but the unit, because people think of cops as just being shoot bad guys and arrest people. No, the police are also there to. The police also have a secondary and many other functions as well. They know, for example, they know CPR. So the idea is try to keep you alive. So there's many faucets, there's many methods to keeping us humans alive, people alive, and protecting the homeless, kind of convincing them to give them the community supports, liaison supports, to kind of help nudge, for example, homeless women out of the rut, out of homelessness, into secure housing, so they don't fall into the life of a gang, or fall into the drugs, and very vulnerable homeless women and young girls as well. You have to be pretty much street smart, because there's a lot of predators out there in this industrialized mechanical robot world of ours. And what's happening is, a lot of times homeless girls, they come from these organic communities, such as a village or something, a small township, a village, off the native native communities, and they're thrust into, they have a lot of organics around them, they got a lot of trees, they got a lot of rural living matter around them, so you have very nurturing life, but it's very impoverished. a lot of these townships are very isolated. Soweto in South Africa originally started out as just a bunch of what is this mine workers residences, and it eventually slowly became a town, and slowly becoming a town because of the hard work of Sowetans. This is a southwest township in South Africa. It's like that in many different towns in Canada, in the States, anywhere on this planet. My original family came from a very small village in China, and pretty much it's called Shuangyin Gun, on top of the smoke. I'm thinking it means on top of the mist, like smoke on the water. That smoke on the water song. I think that's what it means. It just means river mist or something. Enough rambling though. Anyway, these girls they come from such a community where they have very strong community ties. They come into a city where everyone's pretty much a robotic stranger. I prefer city living myself, but I prefer smaller cities. Like Calgary is slowly becoming a megatropolis, like Coruscant City on Star Wars of Star Wars. I'd rather have a city that's organic. I'm a big gardening and plant nut, and my house plants are slowly dying to death. Sad. But da da dee 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 doo doo. What am I thinking of? Oh yes. As I was saying, like we want to have. I mean, in the city of Winnipeg, the city police has been empowered by the city with extra funding and whatnot for their programs to help wean women off of the streets and stuff, protect them from predators, and perhaps abuse, spousal abuse, that kind of thing. It's just only not just girls on the highway. For example, the highway of tears, the Van City to St. Rupert highway, Sea to Sky highway. It's not just a killer on the highwayism, but it's also killer within your city, or just a bunch of gang members predatorizing on young girls. And this is what this whole campaign is about. It's about the missing women. It's about murdered women. It's about women who have sexual abuse. And the city of Winnipeg is, like I said, city of Winnipeg. In my other videos, the city of Winnipeg is trying to make a stand for it. With Nenshi, not doing anything. So it just coming out and just saying he's declaring a day of vigil. It's not just enough. We want him to do more, and all these people here want him to do more. They write pretty much. These are pretty much their comments. If you go to this comment site, just pretty much their comments. Billy Paluk of Nunavut wrote down, the Clyde River, Nunavut, said, I'm Aboriginal, and we have been treated so bad. It's sad to see that when we have to fight for basic rights, when any other Canadian take for granted, when any other Canadian takes it for granted. The past Aboriginals are my ancestors, and present day are my brothers and sisters. Future Aboriginals are my hope. And yeah, the importance. I remember a few years ago, the Aboriginal demographic was 1 million. Now it's at 1.4 million. This is good because there's 400,000 more people, mostly young Aboriginals, young children. This is a very good thing because their culture can bounce back. Earth can be still enriched with another, hopefully more than several generations, but another several generations of native culture. That's probably 700 years, or give and take stem cells, 14,000 years. I'm just using the 200-year formula. And that's a good thing. This is a good thing for Canada. You have more. Not to say that the natives are only good for workers. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have more brains. You have more talent to enrich our Canadian culture, which is their culture. Native culture is pretty much their hosts. You know, not only that, but as natives work, as more natives work, more natives can save. They can develop their own culture, develop their own school system, retain their language for a few more generations, and also more importantly, their native culture is very bio-friendly. I apologize. It's very bio-friendly. It's very conservative in regards to not using up every last resource, but letting some resources grow back, granting them enough space to grow back. And this is ultimately good for Canada because Canada can we have a very we have a very prosperous, profitable resource base. Instead of just taking and taking, it gives back. You know, it's a gift that keeps on giving back. You know, we got values that honor women. For example, here's that fellow ally I told you about from Calgary. Calgary feminist Calgary feminists. Stephanie Bolansnaz. She's writing that we all the collective citizens need to use our collective voice to demand an inquiry and action concerning the root causes of violence against Aboriginal women or girls or women in general. We require local, provincial, and federal governments to ally with Aboriginal women and women of all cultures and ethnicities to keep justice and awareness for violence against women. Yeah. One of the hallmarks of democracy is everybody and every adult, every non-minor, that's 18 and above, or 21 and above if you're Japanese, or if you're Jewish, 5 and above, the bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah, you become an adult, a responsible person. Well, we need a more responsible adults, any gender, any ethnicity, any creed, any ideology. Using their unique talents, using their unique intellect. One of the best things that God given us is a brain. The Mormons claim that intelligence is the glory of God, and women, believe it or not, are more than just video game sandwich. That's a video game meme that boy players insult girl players by saying, "Oh, go make me a sandwich." No. Women are have been proven time and time again since time immemorial to be very capable leaders, capable thinkers, capable creators, capable because they are fellow adults, humans. They are fellow sapiens. They have a brain that works, and inserting more brains, not just one half of a brain, makes our culture, our advancement as a species, more forward momentum, and to let women have this kind of target against sex crimes. Even rich women, not just Native women, all women are subjected to sex crimes and whatnot. Like look at Nicole Simpson. She was a super rich. She was a mother of two. You know, she was well educated, and OJ came in. Well, allegedly OJ came and killed her, just like that. So these two children are denied a role model. You know, and another adult parental role model. You know, one of the best things adults can do for is educate their children, both with their own opinions and whatnot. So I got Joe Hauser here. Joe House saying, want justice for these women who are someone's daughter, mom, sister, aunt, grandma, kukum, family member. Kukum is I think it's a native term. Cheecham and Kokum. The cats, that's me. I wrote down, I care because I have a little sister. I wanted to grow up in a safe Canadian society. Michelle Firech wrote down, women give birth to nations. Without them, we cease to exist. Even Mao Zedong, a mass murderer of 80 million people, was very keen on women's rights, actually. He said that women are one half of Chinese society. They hold up one half of the sky, and yes, they do. And we don't have cloning technology, so we can't produce another generation of kids. humans to continue